So, as the final assignment, we're having to do a self-evaluation for each week. So this is video one. This has to do with week one of this class. And in week one, we had to do an introduction video answering a few questions. We had to do research and plan a message for a portfolio. And then we had the project in our group. Now, jumping right into it, the remembering and understanding portion of it, I remember plenty, um, partly because I just watched the video, but not we, I felt like I could have been less cheesy in the video, though it was just an introductory video on where I see myself with this, this class. I could have done a lot more. I could have said a lot more, could have just given a lot more overall. I should have scripted it out. But just because I didn't script it out doesn't mean anything. It was still pretty decent after rewatching it. Uh, and at the time, I said that I wanted to master some skills. One of those skills I want to master and that I'm currently mastering is editing for video. So uh, everything I wanted to do in the video, I basically did. I'm proud of that. Now, as far as the portfolio competency, excuse me, the research for the big company and finding the negative characteristics. I did the Big Brothers and Big Sisters of America. That was actually kind of cool. I didn't think I could ever find negative stuff like that on companies like that. You never hear much about it. Basically, what I found was that uh, these Big Brothers and Big Sisters of America, they their interview process is very hard. You can be the world's cleanest, nicest, squeaky clean person, and sometimes they'll still tell you no, 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 and no. And that can really mess up your self esteem. So I came up with a media strategy for them to record it, I believe it was, and just make people feel more comfortable. Uh, what are the notes I wrote for that were find a way to use bigger words because I said a little too much and I just used a lot of tiny words in the when I actually had to type it out and be more prepared. That was a rough week for me and I didn't set aside enough. Um, I didn't set aside enough time to do the project honestly. And so going into the future, if I do more of this, I'm going to give it more time and I'm going to make sure I kick its butt with all the right research, images included, and make the one I did in this class look 10 times better. Now, week three was the first project we had to do was the media planning with a team. I did a media analysis video. Now, the notes I wrote for that were could have been better scripted, take more time, and slow down. I am a fast speaker. I can't help that. That's just how I am. But when it comes to things that I'm planning, I need to learn how to speak slower, get it all out the way it needs to be. It was a fun experiment. Making a media analysis is not my favorite thing, I'm not going to lie, but it was something that had to be done. Uh, and I already said, make it better scripted, take more time, slow down, all that good stuff. That's my suggestions. And in the future, if I have to do a media analysis, I'm gonna make it look a lot better than I did. Uh, I'm not gonna say as much in the video. Again, that is a big pet peeve of mine. I can't believe I did that. Now, as far as working with the group work was great. As a whole, the project was great. I loved working with the students I worked with, and I can't wait to do it again in the future. Working with them was a blast. I've never worked with people only online before. That was a great experience. Two or three, I have their phone numbers now. So if we ever meet up again, we're gonna try to get some work done. Hoping to work with them on future projects as well. So week one was a great week going into this class, and I am looking forward to see what the future holds for me at Full Sail. Thank you very much for watching video number one.